We don't talk about those.
I'm wrestling a nigga in a fursuit.
Hey, man. We don't talk about
you know,
Hey, we don't talk about
Jimmy Fly Snooker, right?
Well, hey, we don't talk about Jordan for 7 years either. So, hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. We don't talk about Jordan getting mollywopped by Larry Bird and them, do we? No, we don't.
Damn.
No, we don't. So, yeah, brother, with that
history.
being said, to all my people who still watch wrestling, welcome to another episode of Yes, We Still Watch Wrestling. I'm Steve Dent. Chili is here. Shaq is here. But ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, especially children of the Attitude Era, we have guests tonight. Special guests, man. Our brothers out here, man. These boys are like family.
Sound effects for them.
Yeah, two times in a row, man. We had Ariel up here, and then we got two more people who like family to us. So we got the legend in the house. We got GA in the house. What's up with y'all, man? What y'all up to, man?
Hey, man. Hey, we out here just keeping kayfabe alive. Just, week to week, just reminding everybody that Brett screwed Brett. Die Rocky die. We out here, man. We represent for the black men that still watch wrestling, man. Like kayfabe is real. I live my life in the kayfabe world. Nothing is a shoot. It's all scripted. And here we are. I'm ready.
That's a legend before you go, man.
Whenever we try and do a show, you know one of us is missing. Like last time I was missing.
Shout out
to the resident heel on the kayfabe. The resident heel on the Kayfabe Cowboys podcast, Brother Shadrick, a.k.a. L.A. Mont. He couldn't be with us tonight because he had a lot of things he had to do. He had to be a father tonight. Christian Cage is rolling over in his grave right now because he don't like that shit at all. Me and Legend gonna hold it down, bro.
That's what's up, man.
I just refuse to go after that. Like, I'm not doing it.
That was a hell of an intro, right?
Hey, hell of an intro. Hey, well, Legend, since you here, man, before, we normally do it at the end of the video, but we're going to do it right now. Tell the people what you got coming up before we even get started, man. What is coming up next with the Kayfabe Cowboy? Go ahead, do the pub, man.
We got the live watch along tomorrow at Legend Crib for the Royal Rumble.
First of all, I don't know who's going to be here because I'm not.
First of all, tomorrow's Friday.
It's Friday.
Yeah.
Kayfabe is working on a few things that we can't quite reveal yet. It's going to be a better kept secret than Penta going to the WWE. But just know, we try to have those live watch alongs, but in a bigger venue. And I'm going to leave it there.
So
shout out to the city of Portsmouth, and I'm going to leave it there.
Yeah,
I made sure y'all like it.
We definitely working on some things. Yeah, we definitely working on some things. Also, we're working on some different episodic content. Coming up. See, we just trying to make black wrestling beautiful again.
GA.
What's up?
The merch. We can tell them we got a little merch coming soon.
We're also in the process of coming up with some of the most glorious, well-crafted merchandise for the Kayfabe Cowboys podcast. It's gonna be an Unvirgin collab, but it's Unvirgin with Kayfabe Cowboys. It's gonna be an amazing thing, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be huge. Huge.
So, hey, man, y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe to their content, man. They got a great thing going on, man. So shout out to them. Now, let's get right into it, man, because ain't no need to waste time, man. We're going to start off with the event that just happened this past Saturday night's main event. So we're going to do, I'm about to say, it wasn't that special of a show. So we ain't got to review all of it. Well, we're going to do two things real quick. We're going to start off with a hot take. I'm gonna name each match, and real quick we're gonna go around and we're gonna get that match on a we're gonna do a graded scale because we teachers. You're gonna give the match whatever grade you want to give the match. That's what we're gonna do, and then right after that, we're gonna talk about anything that stood out, which I think we all about to say the same thing in that regard. So, in regards to Saturday night's main event, first, we're going to grade the first match, which is Rhea versus Nia. Legend, we'll start with you. What grade do you give that match? Okay.
And it was only a C because Rhea held strong. I like that the headbutts don't work on Nia Jax. There was a lot of ass grabbing, a lot of fumbles. I'll say fumbles because you're not allowed to say boxes according to Chris Jericho. See.
Okay, Chili, you go.
I'll give C plus B minus. Decent match.
You can't pick two, sir.
I mean, I'm in between the two.
I saw Shaq do that on the last episode. You got to pick one.
I mean, I'll go C plus then. All right. I mean, look, it served its purpose. No harm, no foul.
Again, Nia, in my opinion, from last year, even though I didn't pick her, I think, as my most improved. But last year, I mean, from her second run, it reminds me of Drew McIntyre in his second run, and like really taking the effort to make those changes, become a better wrestler. And like, although it's not the same, you know what I mean, obviously, but that's what I get when I see Nia in this run with WWE. Like, she ain't getting fired again. I know that for sure. She's there until she decides.
Her cousin is not gonna let her get fired. But yeah,
but she's like, I love what she's been doing since she came back. You know, she does what she knows her skill set. She does it well.
GA, you go next.
I think I'm gonna be a tag team right now. I'm going Chanel, man. Double C's, man. It's a C for me.
Double C's. Chanel. I'm gonna go next. I'm gonna give the match only because I do think that match was the best match that they've had, because they've had a lot of matches. So because
I was about to say
they've had a lot of matches. I think this is the best match that they've ever had. So I'm gonna go B- with this. Shaq, where you going?
I'm gonna go C+.
C+.
Wait,
all right.
I got a question. Do y'all make y'all own rules up on this podcast?
What you mean?
Because the question was, how was that match? Not in comparison to.
That's
the question
true.
was,
That's
how was
true.
that match?
That's true. That's true. All
I just
right.
need to know if we make up our own rules.
That's true. If we going off of that, I'm still gonna be modest. But yeah, that's true. That's that's true. That's true though. You're right. All right.
Then is the easier.
Okay.
Unless we talking John Cena winning the Royal Rumble, I'm the easiest grader out of that. All right, next we got Braun Breaker versus Sheamus for the IC title. GA, I'm gonna start with you on this one. What grade we got?
You know what's crazy? Like, I don't really remember much of this match, so for that, I'm gonna go C, man. I don't remember much of it, man. C.
I'm gonna go incomplete. I don't remember the match. Yeah, I'm good on that one. I forgot it took place, like legit.
I'm gonna go C. Chili, you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go C. If I gave the I mean, Sheamus won't win in there. He's winning at Mania.
Yeah.
However that comes about, they trying to tease you on that Penta Braun shit. That shit don't matter. You know, he's winning at Mania from somebody, whether it's Penta or Braun. That's where Sheamus is winning at. So it's a filler match to me. So C.
All right, Shaq, you go.
Same thing, C. Besides Braun running the ropes at 20 miles an hour, I really can't remember nothing from it. Yeah.
I feel like he slowed down a little bit on them runs too. But
he was moving.
I don't.
Yeah, he was.
He was moving.
Okay. He was. The promo for the contract signing KO versus Cody with Shawn Michaels officiating the event. What are we grading the promo? I'm gonna go with. Matter of fact, Chili, I'm gonna start with you on this one.
C+. I wanted Kevin Hart to go harder in the paint on insulting Shawn Michaels.
Kevin Hart.
Oh, my bad. Kevin Owens. I wish Kevin Owens. I wanted Kevin Owens to go harder in the paint on insulting Shawn Michaels and the whole Canadian Bret Hart. I just wanted more. Like, the way he's been trolling, I expected more of him in that whole thing. So, I mean, I wasn't entertained, I guess. You know, that's my thoughts, so I'm sticking to it.
Only because of Cody, I'm going B-. We started to see what we saw out of Cody Monday, so I'm going to go B-. Legend, you go.
I'm going to go C-. Because they made this big what to do about this contract and what changed, and nobody said shit.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we got to get you to sign this addendum to well, what's the addendum? Let's talk about it. What does that look like? What's the purpose of taking a belt a week in advance when you're going to see these niggas in a couple of days anyway? A lot of it didn't make sense. And the only reason I gave it a minus is because HBK, the greatest of all times, with no debate, I don't care what you people say.
I concur.
Got a sweet chin music in. The sweet chin music looked crisp. But I tell you what, you can tell, like he said, he spent 3 minutes dancing because that man was sweaty as hell under that jacket.
That whole shit was fan service, man, just because HBK was home.
Hey,
get the people a super kick. Yeah.
I don't like the way you're pandering right now.
Before I give my grade, I just want to go on record and say that KO is right, was right, and will always be right.
I agree.
Cody Rhodes is the biggest heel in the company right now. I hate Cody Rhodes.
He's our John Cena.
He's the new John Cena, not to be confused with John Cena. So I'm gonna give the segment. I'll give it a B- simply because we got HBK, in San Antonio. We got the man with probably the most clever merch in the industry right now in KO.
Yeah, that's true.
And I got to see Cody Rhodes look simple as shit, like not having his title. Simp ass nigga. How you gonna have a match for your belt? I didn't look like that's not
Big
even a
Sanderson.
real belt.
It's not even it.
This belt
Yeah.
was a commemorative one night only belt.
Yeah.
He's walking around with it. He got it from WWE shop. It doesn't matter. Why am I like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna
It's
fight you for the belt. It's
principality,
not mine.
Smokey. You
That's
but
so
GA,
stupid.
It's the
But GA,
principality.
You saw the picture like I saw it, which made me almost want to give it a B because Kevin kissed the belt, and you got that picture of Shawn Michaels when he did the Playboy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's
yeah, man.
hilarious.
I'm sorry, man. Y'all move on because I can rant about Cody Rhodes all night, man. Y'all know I hate Cody Rhodes. I hate everything he stands
I thought
for.
you invited Cody to the cookout.
I did, man. But you know which version of Cody I wanted to be there?
We need Raheem there.
Stardust.
Oh my jeez. Shaq, it's on you. Please.
I'm going B- just because I got to see HBK, man. Throw a kick out there. That's it. It's all the
Okay.
base.
What's some of his nicknames? Mr. Monday Night.
No, that was Robin. And it's Mr.
The
WrestleMania,
showstopper.
the
Showstopper.
showstopper,
The
Hey, what's
headliner.
his- what's-
Kid,
what's
the
his-
headliner,
What's his
the
record at WrestleMania?
GOAT.
What's his record at WrestleMania?
That is
What's
not his
LeBron's
nickname.
record in the finals?
That is
He's
not
still
his
a
goat. What's his
nickname.
record?
Hey,
That
I
is
found one
not.
that's
This is what we're
pretty good,
doing?
Nick.
This is
Hey,
what
there
we're
you go.
doing?
That's
Yeah,
not.
that was pretty
It was
good.
Mr.
Let's
Monday
try and
Night
keep
for a while.
on. Let's try and keep on track, man.
GA on record. Who is your goat
Of all time.
Yeah, of all time. Who's your goat?
You are Heartbreak.
I think I'm gonna have to go with Michael Sean Hickenbottom.
We thought our government. We thought our
The
shooting
government name
games.
is
There we
Michael Sean
go.
Hickenbottom.
Yeah, Michael
Yeah.
Sean Hickenbottom.
I got Hickenbottom as my goat.
We got.
Ric Flair
Yeah,
said he the GOAT. Come on now.
we got to have
Okay.
that debate. We got to have that. Me and Tilly gonna have to hold it down for Taker.
Yeah. See now.
Yeah.
Hey,
Don't
let
let
me
him
ask
fool
you,
you.
what
We go- we-
matches does Shawn Michaels have that he's made that are synonymous with him? What kind of specialty matches?
Every time you see a ladder match,
The
No.
ladder match with
When you say
Razor
Razor,
casting
for one.
match, you do not think about Shawn Michaels when you think
He
ladder
was in the
match.
first one. Actually,
You
He
do
was
not
in the
think
first
Shawn
one.
Michaels
First one,
when
actually.
you think fucking ladder match.
You
Let's
are
not
crazy.
do that.
How you
Let's
gonna
not
tell
do
me
that.
what I think? Like that's what I.
Let's hold on
You know
for
what I'm
that. We're gonna make that a special episode. We gonna have that debate because I got a
Hey,
lot
look,
of things I want to
that
say
needs to
about
be
it.
alive.
I feel
Yeah, it needs to be
strongly
alive.
about this ladder match take. I could go about it all night.
We go. Well, I'm gonna just go ahead to it. Jey Uso versus Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Is that it?
What are
That was all the matches?
no. There's one more. I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna save that for last.
Murder.
Yeah, we gonna say that. We're gonna
By
say
our
the murder.
Lord Savior,
We're gonna say-
Jesus
We're gonna say murder he wrote for last. But
Wow.
yeah, Jay versus Gunther. GA, I'm gonna go with you. What grade you give it? What did you get that match?
With all the pomp and circumstance and everything surrounding it, I give it a B. I give it a B.
Okay.
Like,
All right.
because I'm factoring in all the emotion and the feels and everything too. So I give it a B.
Legend, what you going with?
I'm gonna give it a B. I'm gonna give it a B. They set me up like you said they would in the chat. You honestly thought he might win, and he should have won.
And they
I'ma
said
stop
it.
right there.
They set us up too with the stuff that he's done
Two
to win
weak-ass
every
power bombs. Fuck out. Okay, I'm sorry.
big match that Jay has won. When
Y'all
he goes
deserve
for
to
the
think he was going to win. Y'all
when he
deserve all
no,
the
I knew he
angles.
wasn't gonna win. I knew they was gonna set us up. I knew he wasn't gonna win.
When he came out with no shirt, I was like, okay, wait, we different.
I knew he
Because
wasn't.
I felt like they was making him a shirt for the win.
Yeah.
Because you know that's how they do.
What made me mad though, if you go back and watch every big match that Jay has won, when he goes for the second spear, so he'll do the spear once and then go for the pin, and then somebody might kick out, he might win that way. But if he doesn't win that way, then he goes for the second spear and then does a splash. And when he does
And it's
that,
over.
he's won every single time. And I'm watching like, no, y'all not about to do this just for Gunther to kick out. It's so enough Gunther kick out. That's what made
they
me
were.
mad.
3-0
so I'm
against somebody. I don't want to see that match ever again.
yeah, I'm B plus. It would have been an A- if Jay would have won, but
It'd
B
have been an
plus.
A+ if Jay would have won.
Yeah, it would have been crazy. They would have went ballistic. It would have been crazy. So yeah, Chili, what you got?
B-. Only reason it's getting that because I gave the Rhea Nia match a C+.
Okay.
If I could grade it lower, I probably would. Again, like, I don't know why anyone seriously thought he was going to win that. All that title changing shit was for that first Saturday night main event. Like,
They haven't changed the title.
They
at all
didn't
on
change
anything.
they didn't change the title on Saturday Night Main Event. They never
Rhea
changed the
won it
title on it. Rhea
Rhea
won
won it
on Netflix.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
They had a
So-
championship one, but it wasn't a title change.
Yeah,
Okay, you're
they
right. My
haven't-
bad on
yeah.
that. So even still, watching that match was atrocious. The weak ass spears Jay was throwing out there
It
at
was
one
horrible.
point.
It was horrible.
That's why I was so happy when he tried that fucking last dumbass spear and got powerbombed through the fucking floor twice in a
That
row.
shit was weak though.
And then shout out my man Gunther, because I'm a Gunther fan. I got a big ups for my man Gunther for violating that man, for pinning him the way he did, throwing his legs up in the air, treating that man like a little man.
But if you
his-
grading them, if
hey,
you saying you grading the match lower, then that means you think Gunther's performance wasn't good either. Because it takes two to tango. Pause.
Well, this is what I'm gonna say. Again, like, it's better than the Nia Rhea match, but like, I just didn't care for how, like, I like Jay. I hope he wins the world title, but I'm just not. How can I say this? He doesn't do it for me, other than some eating and
Eating everywhere.
yeah, he's definitely eating everywhere. Yeah, he definitely is.
He got Michael Cole acting different. Come on, man.
So
Like,
are you
but-
grading this just simply about my question to you is are you grading this simply off of
It
Jay?
wasn't a great match for either of them. Don't get me wrong. Like, it was all right.
Okay, that's what I wanted.
Yeah, like, I know Gunther has had way better matches, easily. He's performed better. That was not his best performance at all, in my opinion.
Got you. Okay.
But again, I think it looks like they ran that on the fly a little bit. They had their spots they had to hit, you know what I mean? But it again, like, I just watched it. Okay, he tried to do the spear and he flipped it into. If that ending was done better, that would have been fire. Like, if he did the spear, because it was basically trying to be a spear into the power bomb.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? If that looked a little smoother, that would have been dope. But yeah, find someone else to beat Gunther. It ain't gonna be Jay. Please
I
don't.
don't want to see another match ever.
Hey, his weak spears was still better than Edge's.
I can't. I want to. I say this real quick. In my opinion, the only thing I can counter with that, Nick, is I do think against Gunther, it should take somebody that many times or more to actually beat him. Like, you know what I mean? So this is the only case where I would want to see that match again at Mania if Jay is going to win.
Okay, here's the thing though. At that point, and then we'll let Shaq go because I know he's about to say something crazy. At that point, you expect him to win. If they were to fight again, and Jay would lose, that would knock his credibility all the way down. So if they fight again, you assume he should
gotta
win.
win.
But this was the moment.
Yeah.
This was the moment to do such a thing. The pop was crazy. He's your number one earner in WWE right now. He's getting Roman Reigns pops. Like, bro, put the belt on him, even if it's a short stint. That's all.
He's easily the most popular wrestler in WWE right now. It's not even. It's not even close. It's not even close. So yeah. All right, Shaq, what you get a grade?
We gonna keep it simple. We'll give it a B-. It's kind of over for Monday Night Raw main event, the Jey Uso, because he ain't main event and no PLEs.
Mid card Jey Uso.
You think it? Hold on. What you mean? What you mean? Hold on. Rewind. What you mean
I've said
over?
this already. That I've told you this already. Upper mid card.
You ain't let me answer the question, genius. I'll ask you something else.
I didn't ask a question.
I'm asking you something else. So when you say you think it's over for him, you think like he's done, like he like completely done, like they're about to flush him down the toilet?
No.
Done.
No.
You don't think he get no more title matches for the rest of the year?
For
He
what?
might get an IC run.
No, not world title.
We can bet that. We can bet that. We can bet that. What you want to put on that?
Okay.
What you want to put on that?
Which title?
He just said he just said
No.
world title. He just said world title.
So that's the world
He
title.
said NXT title.
Mm-hmm. He just said world title. That's what he said.
We have what do you have? We have a heavyweight and what is it? World Heavyweight Championship. That's
We got
one
two
belt.
of them.
That's not the world.
So all right, let's define that. You're right. Define that. So Give us yours. We can make this bet. Give us exactly what you mean by he ain't getting no more title shots. What titles are we talking about, Shaq?
What brand is he on? Raw? He will not fight for the Raw title.
Okay, all right, because they doing a draft soon. He might switch to SmackDown. We don't know that for sure, so I ain't gonna bet that. He might switch brands. We don't know exactly what's about to happen. They about to do it. They doing a draft right after Mania's. Nah, I mean, I don't know that for sure. So we just got the world title, then all right, cool. All right, bet. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the Rumble, man. Big event coming up this Saturday.
We gonna skip the murder?
Oh yeah, you're right.
We gotta talk about murder one.
We gotta talk about that murder. Jacob Fatu versus Braun. We not even gonna grade the match. We not gonna grade the match. No need.
Match?
No need. We not even gonna grade. It's
what
no
bite,
need.
For what match?
It's no need. But in regards to, this is what I'm gonna have y'all grade. I'm gonna have y'all grade the level of star-making performance it was. When you think about when we think about the star-making performances we've seen in the past year, I give you an example with Bronson Reed when he tsunami.
I say Bronson Reed is in my opinion, the pinnacle right now.
Yeah, he's the pinnacle.
If we're talking that kind of match,
yeah. So what was
Seth Rollins? That's the pinnacle.
Okay. So
that's an A+ in my opinion right now.
I see this as a B minus.
So I give it A-. I say
only due to the fact that Samoan hip thrust that they all do never hits properly. Like if you go back and watch it, he missed several times.
Probably.
Yeah, I get it.
The Russian judge, boy, my boy.
I gotta get it.
Damn.
But it's not a move. You get away with it once.
Yeah.
They could see Jesus walking on water. Say it's
I
because
agree
he
with him there. He makes good sense. I'm gonna give Nick that. I'm gonna give him. When you compare to Bronson Reed and that big ass motherfucker coming,
you're pretty much saying if you're gonna murder somebody on TV, make it look believable. That's what you're saying.
Right. Like if he did maybe the moonsault several times, maybe. But that hip attack, like they all do it. Like they look like the same wrestler. It's just he's a larger human being. And he missed a few times. That's all I'm saying.
Got you. Nah, that makes sense. GA, what you got?
Yada I mean. Hey. Hey, look, man. From pillar to post, from coast to coast, you ain't King Kong, you ain't Godzilla, because I'm both. Hell, I'm telling you, man. I'm giving Jacob Fatu an A+ because he is making the best out of his moment in the light right now. They gave him the mic, and he ain't took his foot off of the gas, man. He is a star. He's going to have a Mania match, and I get it, by next year, he's going to have one of the major titles next year. Yada, I mean.
I want to see him
got the whole world saying,
Legend, you go ahead, man.
Are we talking about the match or the promo? Because the promo was A+.
It's all part of it.
I'm separating the two.
It's all a part of it. To me?
Not to me, but if that's the case, okay, yeah. The promo, crazy. The match or the incident.
Everything involving the lead up to that was phenomenal to me.
That's a different question to me.
Well, I got to go. Anything that got Jacob Fatu in it right now for me is an A. That's just where I'm at right now.
Need to have him in there real soon.
I do think, before Shaq goes, I do agree Bronson Reed was better. So I get his was an A+ for sure. But I'm not willing to go A-. I'm gonna go A for Jacob. I'm definitely going A for Jacob because I think he stole the entire show for Saturday Night Main Event. The entire show. I mean, that was all everybody talked about.
That wasn't hard to do though.
Once you got fans wanting you to kill the baby face, all right, you won. Like
when they were saying one more time, though, like
the reason why.
Bronson killed the same dude.
He did. He did.
So we talking about what Bronson did to Seth. What about what he did to old boy? He murdered him too. And honestly, he murdered him better than Jacob. If we're being real.
Okay, you talking about because Bronson and Braun did have a fight. Yeah, they had a dope fight too. That was a good one. And he beat his ass some more.
That's what I'm saying. He did it better than Jacob.
I think with Jacob, I mean, think about it, right? Most of the matches that we named, most of the matches we didn't even really remember for real. I personally thought Rhea and Nia showed out. That would have been match of the night if it wasn't for Jacob's performance. But when you go back, like Saturday Night Main Event, when you go back and You follow X, you follow it on Instagram. All everybody was talking about was Jacob. That's all everybody talked about. Not granted to in defense of your take, Legend. If Jey Uso wins, then that's negated. So I will say that.
I thought they was gonna do it, man.
I put it to you like this: I'm gonna skip the next Saturday main event because both shows have been ass.
Bro, it's a house show. It's a house show.
House show.
Like that joint, man. That shit really pisses me off. Like they really had an opportunity to do something major there. Like I just don't understand. Like you got the biggest baby face in the company right now, the highest merch seller, the most, the guy that's getting the most social media impacts. Hell, he was walking down with Travis Scott while Travis Scott was smoking a blunt. Like, this is the moment to put the strap on him. If it's only for a week, capitalize, because he might not ever be this hot ever again.
And mind you, he had just beat Drew McIntyre on the debut episode of Raw on Netflix. I mean, I personally don't think they should have did the match the Saturday Night Main Event. I don't think if Jay was gonna lose, don't even have a match. There's plenty of other people you could have put in that spot for Saturday Night Main Event, because like y'all said, they haven't really propped the show up like a PLE like it should have been. So, you know what I mean? Shaq, what you got?
That's man. A star every day, a star is born. That's this is what you're supposed to do with your opportunity. When they say that, we want you to run with it, see what you can do is your turn.
Yep.
And this is what people wanted. People from that knew about Jacob from the Indies said, they not even letting this boy do his real thing yet. Let's wait till they let him loose.
Right.
The time is now.
He just getting started.
It's on and popping.
And if we're talking about it, taking control of your time,
and it might be over for that solo shit too, dog. It might be tight on solo right now.
We gotta see what they're gonna do. Yeah, we gotta see what they're gonna do when solo. We gotta see what they're gonna do when he come back, man. But yeah, let's get into the Rumble, man. Let's get into the main event of the night, man. So me and Tilly have said this, GA and Legend. I'm gonna see what y'all think about this. We think this Rumble is about to be the greatest Rumble of all time because it is, especially for the men's match, because of the stars that they have in this match, the stars that potentially could come back, the struggle with trying to figure out who's gonna win, along with like the fate, that final four showdown. We think this might be the greatest Rumble match of all time, and it might just be the greatest Rumble pay-per-view of all time. What are y'all thoughts about that before we get into the predictions?
We're strictly talking men's right now, right?
Nah, we said two things, and Tilly, correct me if I'm wrong. We think that this is going to be the greatest Royal Rumble pay-per-view of all time, and the men's match is that we definitely think that's going to be the greatest men's Royal Rumble match of all time.
And that's why both of y'all think the Undertaker's the GOAT, because you have this poor decision. I'm going to channel my inner shot. So I got sleeves on, so I can't. But it can't be the greatest. We don't even know who's in the women's Rumble. It's like an afterthought at this point.
I feel like this could potentially, if speaking solely about the men's, I think this could, with everything included, with all the star power, the people that are there, people that are rumored to be back, certain surprises that I'm expecting to happen in there. Yeah. And existing feuds that are gonna, that are gonna revisit themselves in the Rumble. I could agree that this could potentially be the best men's Rumble ever.
Men's Rumble ever. Yep, I agree with that.
Now, Legend, here's one thing I do want to say to you about what you just said. Every time that we've gone into I say this for the past year. I wouldn't say every time. I'll say 9 out of 10 times. When we've been focused on the men. Pause. The women have stole the show.
Yeah, let's pause that. Jeez.
Money in the Bank. The women's ladder match was better than the men's for Money in the Bank.
Agreed.
Okay.
You're talking about what was it? What's the other?
Let's talk about War Games.
War Games was the only one. That's why I said I said that's why I said 9 out of 10. Okay. But everything else, last year's Rumble, the women stole the show.
Yep.
Agreed.
Every time you look, like the women have been stealing the show left and right. So that's the only thing I want you to keep in mind. And that's why I think overall it could be, because the women could very well steal the show once again, because I think they got some stuff up the sleeve for the women too, which we're going to talk about in a second.
I think this is the last year that the Royal Rumble's one night too.
It is.
It is.
It
I
it'll be
wanna
two
put
Going
this
nights.
out
up to
there.
40 next year or something like that.
Yeah,
It's gonna be 2 nights.
it's
No,
it's
just
in
because they're gonna have the men's on one night and the women's on another.
No, I'm saying there was some conversation earlier. I was researching they potentially going up to 40.
Last time they did 40,
because
terrible.
is it? Nah, they might
But look
do
at the
40.
star
He
power
right.
they have though.
40. So I'm
Yeah.
saying 40 makes sense just for the
40
fact
makes
now they
sense.
have that TNA partnership.
I'm
They have
only
a
glad
lot
like
more
last time they did
They got a
quality.
lot more folks
You know what I
though.
mean? Yeah.
They got a
But-
lot of people they need to put on display.
I mean,
You know.
Shaq, last time they did 40, it was at a glorified house show in Saudi Arabia. So I mean, you can't really go off for that.
No. They did it
Like
40,
20,
yeah,
19,
it was
something like
before
that.
that. They did it before that. Not the biggest Royal Rumble ever. They did it before that, and it was
No, I'm
pretty
talking about.
bad.
No, I'm saying. Now I was saying the last time they did it. The last time they did
last
it.
year, the
Yeah,
first time
the
they
last
did it
time.
was
I think
terrible.
30 is just
It's the right number.
Now,
It's
if
the
you
right
do
number,
it's
but
perfect.
if
they,
you do
they have
40,
so many people.
Yeah.
but the thing is, if you
Yeah.
do 40, do you do like, all right, the 10 people that are mid, you just put them in the ring without an entrance, and then you go up from 11
Right.
to 40? Because
I look at
if
Because
I
you
got
got to
to
start
sit
at
there,
one and make it through 40 motherfuckers.
yeah, if I got
Mhm.
to
Rumble
watch 40
Rumble's about
people,
an
like,
hour and some change. So it's
You know I'm
like
gonna be
if you're
asleep.
adding an extra 10, that's another 30 to
30, yeah.
plus minutes. Like it's going to get to that point where it's
It's
all
gonna be
right, yo,
boring.
like
It's going to get
yo,
boring.
we're getting drained here. You know what I mean? Pause. But like, wait,
We're going to start
That's
getting
it.
characters.
That sounded
That was
crazy.
crazy,
That's
Willie.
That's
That was
crazy.
crazy.
I gave
all
you
I'm
the
saying about
grace.
this Rumble, I appreciate
Yeah.
that. I heard GA's quick like
I gave you the grace
Thunder.
of giving you 5 seconds to pause there. I was like, I'm gonna give him. I'll give him
Kept
time.
talking, too. He
I was
kept
like,
talking.
my God.
wait,
My
wait,
God.
wait.
But,
he was
the only-
like,
the only
let's-
downside-
maybe they
wait,
won't notice.
wait,
Say it.
the
I'm
only
gonna keep talking,
downside
they
about this
won't let it
Rumble
trade.
is the fact that
And before
it's only
we
4
get
matches,
started,
yo.
it's only 4 matches, and before we get started, and that's why I
That you
added.
crazy now.
That's why. Oh my bad. That's why I added extra caveats to it. But before we get started, this is no debate. Shaq, your belt is on the line, and tonight we have 2 people who
This
can.
is a PLE. That's
They
fine. The Booker
could.
Belt
They
on
could.
PLE.
And no, what I'm saying is, tonight could be a CM Punk last night Money in the Bank situation. We have 2 people who could steal your belt and take it to another show. So I was
we
just
can't have that
throwing that out
Happened
there.
on my watch.
They can pull a WCW and take off. Oh, I was
It's
just
not going to happen on my watch.
you better pick wisely. All right, you better pick
And
wisely.
the
all right?
reigning, defending,
No, I heard your pick say ass.
Your
undisputed.
belt is on the line. So let's go with
You
the
call me champ. I'm the double champ.
let's go with the
What?
matches,
I'm
the
5-time.
actual
5-time.
matches first. So we're gonna do DIY versus Motor City Machine Guns for the tag team titles. I'm gonna
Put that
start
on
with
the
you.
pre-show. I don't care.
Hey, GA, that's exactly
Don't
why I was
disrespect the
starting with
guns
you.
like that,
I was
man.
gonna start with
Yeah.
Don't
GA.
disrespect the guns like that.
Disrespect-
man.
Disrespect, bruh.
I was gonna start with GA strictly because I know how you feel about Motor City Machine Guns.
Dog, put
So
that
G-
shit on the fucking pre-show. Like, you mean to tell me, like, and I don't want to go too long on this pause, but like, the best Mania tag match you could come up with, it was the fucking Motor City Machine Guns. When you got the Street Profits well in health, sitting at home, sitting on their hands, doing nothing.
Doing nothing.
Like you couldn't have DIY shit. I would have been cool with them going against A-Town Down Under or Pretty Deadly. Pretty Deadly's better in the ring. To me, they're more interesting. Like, their characters are more compelling. I don't even know which one of them niggas is who in Motor City Machine Guns, and they're not even
Disrespectful.
twins. I don't care if
Jay
they
Uso
are.
stole the
Shaq
Street
don't like
Profits
that.
flow, right? Yeah, y'all know Jay
Disrespect.
Uso stole the Street Profits flow. Who used to go up
Bruh.
in the crowd and get it lit before Jay
Bruh.
Uso?
It's
You
like,
know
I
Jay Uso
think,
has Street Profits. They
And
stole
so,
it.
hey,
don't get me wrong.
they
Don't get me wrong.
made it a hot line. He made it a hot song.
Motor City Machine Guns, they're well tenured in this wrestling game. I get it. I respect everything that they've done. But since they've been introduced to SmackDown, I don't care about. I just don't. There's nothing they could do in a match that would make me excited to see them on TV. It's nothing. They didn't even give them vignettes leading up to it to be like, oh, we're presenting them as a big deal.
They did give him vignettes. They
They
did
gave him a car, an animated car. You know,
No.
They gave him like the Detroit skyline, all
No.
that kind of stuff.
They gave
They
didn't do like they didn't look.
Charlotte Flair had a music video
Dog,
produced for her.
Look,
Charlotte
they
Flair
even
was Emelina.
dog. They gave Emma
Everybody
more
you
promos
have an
than
opinion,
them.
man. It's cool.
All right, but you know what? Hey,
You gotta
send it to.
But you gotta
You gotta win.
you gotta
You
put
gotta
your
win it.
prediction, man. You gotta give us a prediction. Who you think
Double
will win?
Shit, Santino and Elma. DIY. DIY.
Yeah.
DIY.
I'll tell you, okay, I'm
My
gonna
God.
I'm gonna make it quick. DIY with Pretty Deadly Interference. Boom.
Chili.
I'm gonna go DIY. I do think this has the opportunity to maybe be the best match of the night, excluding
me off the show.
Royal Rumble, excluding Royal Rumble,
Take me up the show.
because I excluding Royal Rumble because my thoughts are this is gonna give us flashbacks of Black and Gold NXT tag team matches. That's what I'm expecting.
That I agree
right
with. That I
That's
agree
what I'm
with.
expecting.
I was
Hey,
about
Gia.
to say that. That's a good point. I do think, in all fairness,
I think
GA and
I
Legend.
got DIY. I got DIY.
I do
winning.
think this is gonna be reminiscent of DIY versus the Revival. I really do.
Hey,
I think because it's two out of three falls, and they are gonna give them time to
Wait a
cook.
minute. Wait a minute. So, all right.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I missed this. So not only do I have to not, they're good in the ring. I ain't gonna lie. They do good stuff. It's just not compelling. I'm not
Finisher is
interested.
ass, though. Motor City Machine Guns, their finisher is sorry, though. I will say that.
So you're
not as
telling
bad
me
as the other tag team champions. But
I have
sorry.
to sit through them trying to get, so there's going to be 3 falls
It's
in
gonna be
this
three
match?
Three
falls.
falls.
It's
It's 2 out of 3
Definitely, it's gonna
falls.
be 3
Man,
falls
put that
again.
shit on Friday night on SmackDown, dog.
I'd
Get
rather
it out of here.
watch Rhea and Nia go back at it again.
He said, don't even show up to Lucas Oil Stadium. Go to the field house where the Pacers play.
Go to the
Bruh,
Pacers.
and put that joint on NXT Vengeance Day and call it a day.
I'd rather see Big E wrestle with a broken neck.
I think that's why there's not a 5th match, because typically there's 5 matches on the Royal Rumble card. I think that's why, because this match is 2 out of 3 cards. That's why I think it's gonna be reminiscent of Revival versus DIY. I think they're gonna give them time to cook. If they don't cook, then they deserve all the slander that you are giving them right now, because they giving them a spotlight to officially bring tag team wrestling back. We've been saying tag team wrestling is back, but it hasn't been highlighted on the PLE. This is their time. So if they don't deliver, and when I say deliver, I mean this got to be an A match. It has to be. This has to be an A match.
It's
It
going to
has
be
to
a
be.
match. A match.
It's not
A match is taking
delivery.
place. That's it.
It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno. There's nothing that these dudes do
not even
that
stuffed
make me
crust.
excited. Look,
What's
they're like,
with the slander, man?
look, look.
Sack on that note.
Because,
My
like-
bad, Gia. You finish, bro.
No, I'm just saying, you just see them backstage. They just look simple as hell. They ain't got no charisma.
Dog, look
don't-
at their entrance. Nope,
they
they keep the camera right on them because they can't show the crowd.
I don't. Who are they? Is it? I don't know, man. Put
Is it-
Fraxium now. I'd like to see Fraxium and DIY. That'd be a great match.
That would be fire. I ain't gonna lie, that would be fire. But I will say this, and correct me if I'm wrong, GA. I think largely your frustration is how do you bring them in who, had a good indie run or whatever. How did they just automatically leak a team like the Street Profits, and they get spotlighted every week and you shoot them to the moon immediately, right? I think
They've
I
been
think
at
the
it for a
logic-
minute, man.
I think
They've
the
been at it for a
logic is the
minute.
fact that of how good they are in the ring, Triple H wanted workhorses. But I think back to your point, I think the frustration is that you believe the Street Profits could have been that.
I'd rather see Zoe Starks in the ring than this match.
And Zoe Stark needs to
I'm
get
not
away
saying
from
anything now.
the
That's
stud line.
slander.
Because
I want y'all to understand how
crazy.
disrespectful I'm being.
Zoe Stark is way better than the stud line.
This
But
conversation is way better than the match is going to be. Let's move.
But
on.
like-
Wait, time out. What you call them?
the stud
stud
The
line.
Stud Line. That's their name. That's their nickname, the Stud Line. What's
they
the
don't
name?
call them that on
Missing?
TV.
Missing call him that.
well, they can't.
Michin
Michin.
calls him the stud line.
Michin call him that. Michin call him that.
Yeah, but it's all right. So if I'm
You
to
don't let them
believe,
frustrate you. Don't let them frustrate you.
and I'm gonna get
I
through
just
it
asked the
quick.
question, man. That's it.
If,
I just asked the
if,
question.
if I'm to believe that this tag team is main event ready, when we're
Yeah.
looking at the components of people that are main event caliber, they have to do something that's compelling outside of the ring. Like one of the biggest knocks against one of the best wrestlers in the world is that he can't talk. Ricochet, like he can't talk.
Yeah.
I couldn't care about what he was doing because he didn't sell me his character. Like, what is their character? Like, they're just like grizzled veterans that come out in cut off jean jackets with no sleeves and look silly as hell walking down the aisle. Like, I just don't care about their characters, man. If I wanted to see just a good wrestling match, I'll watch AEW. I want to see characters, man.
Make it
They're
solid
just
points,
boring.
man.
They're
I
blunt
ain't
to
gonna
me.
hold you. And make it solid points.
I think for GA, the Motor City Machine Guns are a
Shitty
victim
Machine Guns. You
of-
got it right. Motor Shitty.
I said the Motor City. I said the Motor City, not shitty. Motor City Machine Guns are a victim of. They aren't known by the general public the way like some wrestling fans are known that they are known to, and it hasn't transitioned like a Jacob Fatu has, who was known
Like
to
a
wrestling
Penta
fans and Penta, yeah, like those kind of people. Like they haven't transitioned well enough to be accepted by the general fan.
But see, the thing is,
WWE
I think
sells
I can agree with that.
I think WWE fans like appreciate what they do in the ring. Like is like I appreciate. I don't. It's a little hyperbole when I say there's nothing they do that interests me. I like what they do in the ring. I'm just not interested in seeing them get to the ring and do what they do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what good is it to, you know what I'm saying, to say you going, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to a restaurant, I'm going to get a steak, and then you bring me the steak, there's no garnish on it, there's no appetizer, you didn't sell me the what are the drink specials, there's nothing else, you just put a steak on a plate and like, here, nigga, have it. Like,
so you want more than the meat?
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
That's you, not me. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I'll move on.
That's what I was trying to get to. We were giving this
I'll get off my
match
soapbox.
way too much time.
I'll get off my soapbox.
They got more time. Cody and Seth.
Hey, Sack,
I don't know if I want to talk about this shit anymore.
Sack, you go ahead. You gotta give a prediction. What's your prediction, at least?
Oh, it's gonna be DIY because what was the point of turning heel? Why waste that heel turn so early?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be DIY too.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a 3 falls.
And G, real quick, just G, and I hear you, and Willie made a great point about them not translating over. I'm what they call a wrestling savant, like wrestling connoisseur, if you will.
Mm-hmm. If you will.
Check out their 2 out of 3 series match, DIY versus Bear Money in TNA. Promise you won't be disappointed.
Can they do that now? Then
that's not what he's saying though. That's not what he's saying.
That's what I'm saying.
That's not what he's saying.
I like what they do I'm not mad at what they do in the ring. They are
the characters.
They're great at what they're doing. But there's nothing that gets me like. There's nothing that interests me in watching them go to the ring and have a match. That's my problem.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like
low-key, this don't get talked about enough. And I understand why. But low-key, if y'all did promo of the year, right? Montez Ford, as far as a backstage promo, he low-key cut one of the best promos of the year last year. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And after that promo, social media kind of went into like, yo, give Montez his push kind of thing. I think that's what GA is talking about. Give us something that makes us interested in seeing you week to week. And the only thing Motor Cities, actually, they haven't done that to make us interested. Triple H and WWE, let's put them on TV every week, hoping that the people are getting interested. And then you have both sides of the fence. You have one side of the fence like, yo, they are so dope in the ring that we want to see them week to week. And then you have the other side, like GA is saying, look, like what you're doing in the ring is cool, but what else are you doing to get us interested in your characters? What's your promos looking like? What's the storyline behind this, right?
Let me ask you a question.
What's up?
Let me ask you a question. Are you stopping what you're doing to watch this match?
No, I ain't gonna lie. I am.
Okay.
I am.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie.
What's crazy?
This match could play while we setting up and talking. And talking like that. I don't care about this.
So I'll be at my friend's boyfriend's birthday party Saturday night. It's just a fucking bad planning. The dates just lined up. But I'm gonna have my phone out. But when this match is on, best believe my phone will be in my pocket and I will be buying another drink.
That's all we focused on the event itself. That's all we'll be engaging with everyone at the party. Hey, how you doing?
Will you admit if it's match of the night?
I'm gonna be rubbing shoulders, huh?
Will you admit if it's match of the night?
Well, I admit if it's match of the night
here and tell you it was the best match of the night.
If I admit that it's match of the night, it won't be the night of because I'm not gonna watch it the night of. So I would have to.
Of course.
It might be the day
if
after.
If it's match of the night, I'll buy a Motor City Machine Gun shirt and wear it on the next episode.
Man, they probably don't even have merch, man. Them
exactly.
boring ass niggas.
What's next?
Between the 2 actual wrestling matches, I think the match we about to talk about now is going to be match of the night because the story that's going to come along with it. So Cody versus KO for the WWE Undisputed World Heavyweight title. That's what we about to do now.
I'm talking about for the tag match.
Oh, I said
we already did.
I think everyone said DIY.
Everybody said DIY.
Yeah.
Everybody said DIY. Yeah, everybody said DIY. So relax, So Legend, I'm gonna go with you first, bro. Who you got, Cody or KO?
I'm sorry. Who's the champion?
Cody.
Exactly.
I think we all about to pick Cody, but I'm gonna give everybody a fair shot and just see.
It's gonna be close. It's not gonna be. We're gonna see a dominant KO, but it's just gonna be like any Marvel movie. The good guy's gonna get his ass whooped for 32 minutes, and at the end, he's gonna jump off that middle rope and do a Cody cutter and sweet chin music, and then triple goddamn whatever his curtain call. I hate his finisher.
Cody
And
with
he's
a
gonna-
Randy assist. Cody with a Randy assist.
I'm
like that.
going Cody with a Randy assist.
Cody
yeah.
with a Randy assist.
That's what I'm going with.
After Sammy comes out, because he don't
I
quite know what to
don't
do.
know if he's gonna help. I think he may
He's not
come
gonna
out,
help. He's gonna come out,
and he's either gonna make shit worse or he's gonna sit there and just observe. But
and Cody
it
won't know
ends
who
with
he's there
Randy
for.
helping Cody. I know that.
GA, what you got?
His favorite wrestler.
Well, I mean, why do they keep doing this shit? Like, we know Cody's gonna win. He's super Cody.
It's super Cody. Yeah.
Like
It's heel. It's heel Cody is coming.
And if we went into another episode, I could go on and on about like my gripes about Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is gonna win. And wasn't CM Punk's not gonna like this. His move set doesn't move me. He moves like an old man in the ring. All of the moves that he does, there's somebody in the company that does it better. That's why Damian Priest can't do the Reckoning anymore, because it's a better version of the Crossroads. Like, Carmelo Hayes doesn't get to do the cutter anymore. They're probably gonna take it from Javon Evans at some point. Like, Cody's gonna win, but I'm sick of this shit.
And here's the other reason. Before you go, they let Cody get his ass whooped twice in his hometown. If you think about it, because KO whooped his ass a little bit. I'm sorry, was it KO?
Yeah.
And then, like you just said, Carmelo came out and whooped his ass a little bit. Now, they always make him look weak to make you think that he might lose.
Who's thinking that he might lose? I know he's not going to lose.
They sell him as like he's a weak champion.
He's never going to lose. I'm telling you, he's Homelander. He's not going to lose until he becomes a heel.
I'm gonna go with Cody. I don't think Randy and KO are gonna face off into the Rumble. That's what I think. I think KO is gonna lose, and I think KO will still be in the Rumble to continue that storyline, and I think that's when Randy and KO come out. But I do think Sammy is going to get involved in this match one way or another, and Cody's going to win, for sure. Shaq, what you got?
Cody, but with a Randy assist.
All right, so let's go to the Women's Royal Rumble first. So here's what we're going to do as far as the Women's Royal Rumble is concerned. First and foremost, we're going to go around. We're going to do our surprise entrant for the Women's Royal Rumble first. I'm going to go first on this one. My surprise entrance is Alexa Bliss, but as Little Miss Bliss. I would not puppy doll, not the puppet doll Alexa, but her as Little Miss Bliss. That's my prediction. Shaq, you go.
All right, let me ask. And if somebody says it
can't be Becky or Charlotte. We can have the same pick.
That's okay. It's okay. It can't be Becky and Charlotte.
Because we know Becky and Charlotte's going to be in the Rumble. Like, that's a given.
Charlotte's already announced.
Charlotte already declared. Yeah, and then Becky.
Yeah, she's on the flyer.
Becky will be in the Rumble. She is,
He said for the women's?
Yeah, for the Women's Rumble. Who's your surprise entrance?
In this.
And let me say this real quick. If y'all want to, for the surprise entrance, if y'all want to guess a surprise NXT wrestler, you can. I mean, like, you can include NXT in this as well.
Well,
I mean, they got to be there.
And this surprise entrance is going to make history. It's going to be Santina. There we go. Santina's going to do it, and then his daughter's going to be in the Rumble, and then they're going to be the first father and daughter to compete in the same Royal Rumble. Mark it down. Ariana Grace is his daughter.
I respect that prediction. I do respect that. That's a smart one. That's a very creative prediction right there. I do fuck with that.
Yeah, because the TNA crossover.
Because the TNA partnership.
That would be genius.
Yeah, you look disappointed in my...
Who, me?
GA.
Who's your winner, though? We're just doing the guess right now? The surprise person? Okay.
Just a surprise entrance.
My surprise entrant is not really going to be much of a surprise. You know what? I'm going AJ Lee.
That's mine.
That's a good one.
Being totally honest, I'm going between her and another wrestler, but I'll say
that play's gonna go crazy if AJ comes out.
That's a good one. That's a good one. The Legend, what you got?
I met her years ago.
I want to Willie's first.
And she's beautiful.
You said what now?
Yeah, she first, brother. Go ahead.
Okay.
Nah,
struggle with this
Tilly
one.
just said AJ Lee is his pick.
Yeah, and just someone else that I was thinking of too. One of the
That's
two.
what I wondered if
Yeah.
that was your pick. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go Ava Rain.
Mm.
I think that like because what does it hurt? What does it hurt?
What'd you say, bro?
Ava Rain.
Ava, that's actually pretty good. I ain't gonna lie, that's pretty good.
I mean, we already know Jordan Grace is in there because she's been selling the fact that she's not going to be there and blah blah blah. I mean, she's gonna be there. So I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna be distraught though if Jada Parker's not in this Royal Rumble. I just want to throw that out there. I'm gonna be very disappointed.
Hey man, shit. Hey, is Jay Uso gonna be in the building?
Either Lee or Gail Singer. Those are my two.
I see what you did there, Jay. Yeah. I see what he did there, GA. I see what you did there.
Hey,
I see what you did there.
If Jay Uso there, it's a possibility she gonna be in the building, dog.
I see what
so reckless.
That's
so
nasty
reckless.
work, man.
All right, so who is going to be the final 4 women standing in this Royal Rumble? GA, we're going to go with you. Who would be the final 4 for this women's Royal Rumble?
I don't even know who's in this Rumble, dog.
There's a lot of spots open. Yeah,
there's a lot of spots open.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
All right,
There's
so
a lot of spots open.
I have a feeling that the Jade Cargill attacker is going to be revealed at the Rumble.
Think so.
And the only reason I say that because I think she's gonna come out and not be in the Rumble, but eliminate the person that attacked her. So I could possibly see if I'm going Naomi won't be in it. But I think my final 4 will be Bianca, AJ Lee, Charlotte Flair, and I want to say Becky, but I don't. I want to go with somebody that might be a little bit of a surprise. So, okay, so I'm gonna go Charlotte, Bianca, Lee, and Julia.
That's good. All right, Chili, you go, bro.
As far as the women, my final 4: Charlotte, Bianca, Jordan Grace, and it's between I can see a Julia or a Stephanie Vaquer, someone from NXT, but I think Jordan Grace is gonna be that person that represents that. What's the Brock Lesnar girl from motherfucking NXT?
Zarya.
Yeah, there you go. I'll go her in my final 4. You have 2 established stars and 2 up and coming who they're trying to put over. It's either Zarya or Stephanie Vaquer or Julia. It's one of them 3 is going to be that the other 4th person, but that's who I'm thinking.
Legend, what we got?
I got Nia Jax. I got Becky. I got Asuka. And I got Bianca. Because Asuka's going to be a late entry as a return, a super late entry because she's not super healthy, but she's in there.
Hey, can I say something real quick about Asuka?
Yeah.
So, I don't know, have y'all heard the news about what's going on with her?
Where they keep picking on her for not winning certain things? Yeah.
No. So, she had put a post out, if you peep her Twitter. But for those wrestling fans, man, who don't know how to touch grass, go outside, and not think that, like, finding love is like some TV show or some cartoon or some shit where you just look at someone and then you just say you love them and then they want to fucking marry you. Get a fucking life, bro. Stop harassing people, man. Like, go find something else to do. Like, wrestling is wrestling. Like, you don't know these fucking people, bro. Like, go find something else to do with your life and stop thinking they're going to fall in love with you. You're creeping fucking women out, man. Don't be one of them fucking weirdos. You know what I mean? Go touch some fucking grass, bro.
Because Bianca made the same post like 4 or 5 months ago. Bianca made that same post about somebody trying to follow her in the parking lot and stuff like
weird.
that. Yeah.
Rhea did too. That's why they have people walking with them in the airports and shit.
And then now somebody shoots you want to play victim.
Right? Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna go.
They got people out there smelling they walk by.
Bro, shit crazy.
Remember
what happened to, what's her homegirl? What's homegirl? The part of the who was she called?
The stud line.
The stud line. What's her name?
Yeah.
Oh, used to be the GM. Remember what happened to her?
Talking about Sonya Deville. When somebody broke in her house.
Sonya Deville. Somebody broke in her house. Somebody broke in her house, man.
Real quick, I want to say this though. I want B-Fab to have an excellent Rumble. I want her to show out, but not quite win. Not last 5, maybe last 10. I want B-Fab to show out.
Everybody got they one. That's GA1. Everybody got they one.
I'm gonna go Becky, Charlotte, Bianca, and the person who I believe is gonna be the star of the Royal Rumble. If Willie was to bet money in MGM Sports bet book, he know who I'm about to say right now. The prodigy herself, Roxanne Perez. She's going to be the star of the Royal Rumble. They're going to make her into a star the same way they did Bianca about, what was that, 5 or 6 years ago? Yeah, when Bianca came into the Rumble as number 2 and they made her a star, I think they're going to do the same thing with Roxanne Perez. I not in a way where she's going to eliminate a lot of people, but she's going to be in there for a long period of time.
Pop Rock.
I wanted Naomi to be 1 and Jade to be 2. That's what I actually really wanted.
Don't be surprised if Roxanne Perez is actually number 1 and AJ Lee comes out as number 2 because of their history. Don't be surprised if they have a face-off. Don't be surprised if they have a face-off.
Can I be the referee?
Because and especially all the slander she's been giving CM Punk recently, don't be surprised if that happens. You know what I'm saying? That would be fire.
That is a great way to start it off.
If they started the right,
AJ started number 2, they're gonna be like, oh,
hey, yo, it would go. Hey, the men would have a hard time following that. I'm gonna tell you, that would be crazy. That was crazy. Pause that.
Yeah, you cooked on that. Like,
I appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, no, I stuck the fork in there and it came out clean. Like, that was a hell of a take.
If they do that, man, hey, Triple H, hey, look, I'm off of work tomorrow. I'm dropping this video hopefully tomorrow. If Triple H, if you see this, man, if AJ Lee is gonna be in it, that's the way to start the Rumble, man. You started off with a bang because, like I said, everybody's expecting the Men's Royal Rumble to steal the show, so that'd be crazy. And last but not least, our winner. Who do we have winning the Women's Royal Rumble match?
I can't give my final vote.
Oh, my bad, Shaq. You go ahead. My bad. You go. I thought you already went.
He gonna pick the Motor City Machine Guns.
Oh. Other shit. I got Charlotte.
Love you, brother. Love you.
I did, man. Amen. Charlotte, Bianca, Jordan Grace, and Pop Rocks.
Okay. Cool.
I
And
like
who do
that.
we have as a
Who
winner?
do we have Arcane, our Hercules spot, our Arcane spot? Who's gonna go crazy? Most elimination.
for the women.
Yeah, for the women, yeah.
Jordan or Zarya, one of them big bitches.
I got Jordan.
Respectfully.
I'm gonna
Maybe
be honest
Nia
with you.
Jax.
I don't think Jordan's gonna be in the Rumble. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think so.
That's nasty work. They don't.
I don't
They
think
need
she's
someone
gonna-
to throw Nia out. They need someone who's going to get established, throw Nia out like Jay did last year, show the super strength.
I think
you got
Nia
Zarya or her.
Yeah,
I think Nia gonna have the most eliminations, and
Definitely
then then whoever that, if it's a Jordan Grace or Zarya, is gonna be the one that comes in after and get the best of her and throw her out.
Because think about it, Nia. Think about it. Like, when you think about the people who got the most eliminations, like it's been in the Men's Rumble, it's been Kane, it's been like Big Show, all of them. Like Nia has never had a breakout performance in the Royal Rumble ever, and after the years she's had, she should be the one that actually
can't wrestle for that long.
at least
But the Rumble, you don't need to be able to wrestle though.
But
Yeah,
she can't hide in the corner like most people can when it's like not your spot. Like she can't hide in the corner, my guy.
Hey, maybe you give her the Brock Lesnar spot. Have her come out at 1, and you bring somebody one at a time, and she
Did
getting
you
them
not
up
see
out
how
of
windy
there.
she was coming out in the goddamn cage match? She was
That was
windy.
different though. That was different.
I
That
mean,
was a wrestling match.
She could catch her breath during the entrances. You know what I mean?
Okay, I hear you.
But GA, who you got winning the Rumble, the Women's Rumble?
Let me see. I think it's gonna be Charlotte. I think they want to do Charlotte, Tiffany Stratton at WrestleMania. So I'm gonna go Charlotte.
That's Charlotte.
I'm with you
Legend,
there,
who you
Charlotte.
got?
I wanted to say Dakota Kai after what they did to her at the championship. I think
it's Vegas, man.
I mean, but she hurt now, so I'm gonna go Bianca.
That's
I
my
think that
pick.
somehow this who attacked her caused the breakup of the tag team, so now she can focus on her shit, and that's how she turns heel or whatever it needs to be. But I think it's Bianca. I think they've been playing with Bianca for too long and helping her teeth.
I'm going with Bianca in addition to what you just said, because I'm going with Bianca off of the prayer that they're going to give us Bianca versus Rhea finally at WrestleMania. That's the reason why I'm going with Bianca. Charlotte is the obvious pick. She more than likely will win it, but there is a rumor out there that there has been possible discussions about that match actually taking place, and I'm going with the prayer that they listen to whoever pitched that idea, and they finally give us the match we've been waiting for years, and that's Bianca versus Rhea Ripley. And then let
Charlotte, Tiffany,
let Charlotte or Becky win the Elimination Chamber match, man.
All right.
Hey, let them win it. Let them win.
Yeah.
I don't need to see Becky no more because her finisher's ass. I'm tired of it.
Disrespect.
You've seen a manhandle slam. Okay, all right. Okay.
I mean, we can just go with the disarmor, like, you know what I mean? But the man the slam pisses me off every time. I ain't gonna hold you. I still can't get the 26 seconds she beat Bianca out of my mind. I still can't.
Never forget. Forgive.
Let's get to the main event, man. Let's get to the men's Royal Rumble match. First and foremost, who is your pick for a surprise entrance in the men's Royal Rumble match? Shaq, I'm going with you first. Who is your pick? AJ Styles? Okay. All right.
No, AJ Styles.
So we guess surprise entrance.
Damn,
he's a roster member, yo.
We wanted to say Joe Hendry.
He's a fucking roster member. You might as well say Joe then, like, you know what I mean? He's more likely. Say his name and he appears.
Come on.
He's definitely coming.
This is tough. I ain't gonna lie. It's tough.
The surprise is going to be an old head, and not somebody that's going to, like, it's going to be a weird surprise. So I'm going to go somebody like Kane or something stupid. Like, why? Why do we do that? I don't know. So I don't know. I've been trying to figure that one out since we started talking.
GA, who you got?
Hogan.
Said Kane.
You know what? I hope that Hulk Hogan's there
crazy,
and he gets on I Show Speed's live stream, and just so that the people on you know what I mean, the people in the Twitch universe can just flame his dusty ass up.
I don't think we're gonna see Hulk no more, dog.
I got it.
Yeah.
Mankind.
I got. Let me see.
He can't wrestle, man. He can't wrestle.
My surprise pick is Aleister Black.
His 90 days.
But that's my real pick. My fantasy pick is gonna be The Rock at 31.
I think that's everybody.
At 31 is crazy. The final boss mode.
I like that.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
This one had all here is a countdown with the final four. You're like, what the fuck's going on?
I run this place. Yeah, I can do what I want.
Because the way I see it, you look at somebody, you got the final two left in the ring. Whoever it is, they throw the guy over the top rope, and you know what I mean, and they're celebrating, and then you hear 5, 4, 3, 2, and then the final boss music hits.
That would be insane. He would have to win it at that point, though. At that point, he would have to win it. He would have to win it,
because remember, because he told Cody he was gonna come back for that title.
He would have to win at that point. He would have to.
And they've been going above and beyond, saying that he's not going to be able to participate in Mania due to Moana retaping or whatever. You mean to tell me it's going to take 4 months for them to reshoot some shit?
Yeah.
That's not going to happen. The production cost to shoot for 4 months on scene in Hawaii is ridiculous. They don't have that in a budget to reshoot. You know what I'm saying?
That would be crazy.
What if he comes out and takes Cody's belt after he wins the match, and Cody's forced to walk around with the winged eagle?
Man,
that would be absolutely crazy.
You introduce Cody, more talk.
That would be absolutely crazy.
Who's next?
Tilly, who you got?
All right. I'm gonna say two people because I'm unsure. I mean, you can go Joe Hendry, low hanging fruit. My legit surprise person, Jeff Hardy.
I don't hate it.
Jeff Hardy. That's my surprise. You can say
I'm gonna make
Pat McAfee's dumbass, but
they said that about him and Corey.
Please don't do it again.
Yeah, I hate that too.
Please don't do that no more. Please don't do that no more. They always do Pat McAfee every year. Please don't do that no more. I know it's an indie, but please don't do that no more. I'm gonna make one pick.
Is it indie too? Yeah, he's in it.
I'm gonna make one pick, but I'm gonna tell you the 3 names that I've been debating this entire time. But I'm going to make one pick. Of the 3 names I've been debating this whole time, one is Trick Williams, 2 is
And that's a
Moose.
gimme. Okay.
And 2 is
Moose
Moose.
is a good
and
pick.
3
Moose is a
is
good-
my actual. Yeah, I was leaning heavily towards Moose, but I felt like I don't know. He might. I think Dolph Ziggler has a bigger chance of
That's
being
what I
in
was
it than
about
Moose.
to say. That was my other one.
Yeah,
That's
think
what
that's
I was about to say.
happening.
Nick Nemeth.
I think.
He comes as Nick Nemeth.
Yeah, I think that's more likely than Moose. So I'm gonna go with Brock Lesnar. I think Brock Lesnar makes his return, man. If you want to make this the biggest Royal Rumble of all time, I think Brock Lesnar needs to be in this match, man. I really do. So I'm gonna go Brock. Man.
That's a good one too.
All right, and then the
Final
final four. Who's gonna be the final four? Legend, I'm going with you first. Who do you have as your last for the match? I think this is tougher than picking a winner. But go ahead.
Roman, CM Punk,
Mm-hmm.
Logan Paul,
Cook. Go ahead, Cook.
and I'm gonna lean to Sammy. I wanted to say Solo, but I'm gonna lean Sammy.
I like that.
Just so we have that. Oh, he said he was gonna come out and help me. Situation. I'm gonna leave Sammy. So yeah, Roman. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I can smell the stir fry. Okay. All right. You cooking? All right, Tilly, what we got?
I mean, albeit Logan Paul was a Final Four participant the last time he did compete in there. So I mean, I can understand that. I'm going Cena, Punk. I'm reluctant to pick Roman because there's no point in him really winning the Rumble right now, respectfully. There isn't. So I'm going Cena, Punk. Yeah. After Cena and Punk, I'm really like on the fence after that. Damn, I really don't know. I'm stuck after that.
And can I say, this is what's beautiful about this year in wrestling, dog? Like, we legit don't know.
We don't know.
We legit have
Cena,
no clue.
Punk, Rollins.
I forgot about Rollins. I ain't gonna hold you.
And then I'm trying to figure out where Drew, Sammy, and one other wrestler, Randy Orton. There we go. That's my final four.
Okay. All right.
Randy helps Cody win, then wins the Rumble.
And then we finally get that match we've been waiting on.
But he's not my prediction for winning the Rumble, though. I'll make that clear. He's
okay,
not my
I'll shut up there.
I
I'm just saying that.
So I got Roman, CM Punk. I was thinking Drew, but I think Punk is gonna eliminate Drew, which would further their hatred for each other.
That's what I thought.
I got Seth Rollins. My fourth, Jacob Fatu.
I wanted to say that.
That's a good.
Yeah, he's gonna be my fourth, and then my fifth, of course, will be The Rock if I do the 31 pick. But yeah, those are my four.
Solid list.
Shaq, you go.
I got John Cena, Charles Montgomery Punk, Monday Night Messiah, then a fourth spot.
But it ain't tough. You thinking too hard. It ain't tough.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Like, it's too hard. Yeah, I got it.
You got to say it. You don't want to say it, but you got to say it. Go ahead.
I don't want to say it.
You don't want to say it, but go ahead.
I got to
go
go,
ahead,
Roman.
brother. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Acknowledge your tribal chief. There you go. There you go. Acknowledge him. There you go.
I don't. Yeah.
Part of me feels like this is why this is tough. Part of me feels that y'all know how, like, in the past years, if they really wanted somebody to get over winning the Rumble, they would have Roman Reigns be eliminated. They would have them eliminate Roman Reigns. I kind of feel like if a heel wins, they would eliminate Jey Uso to get that heat. Somebody like a Jey Uso or something like that. So part of me does want to put Jey in this 4, but I think he gets out earlier than that. So I'm going to go Roman, CM Punk, Cena, and Roman, CM Punk, Cena, and Rollins. I kind of want to take Cena out and put Drew there.
I had Jay at the top of my list first, but I crossed him out.
Yeah, this is actually.
I want to. Jay might end up in that Final Four. Simply, I don't think he's gonna win. But if a heel is to win, I feel like to generate that heat, kind of in a situation where, like, when Daniel Bryan got eliminated, like, the crowd was pissed off, or when who else was it? Matter of fact, when the year that CM Punk quit, when he got eliminated early, crowd was pissed. Matter of fact, that might have been the same Royal Rumble. That was the one in Philly, right? I want to say that was the same one. So Yeah, man, it might be a situation like that. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I low-key want to take Cena out and put Drew. I low-key feel like they might eliminate Cena a little earlier to set up who he's actually might gonna face in Mania. But it's almost like betting against Cena being in the Final Four would be like betting against Patrick Mahomes winning the Super Bowl. So I'm gonna go Cena, Roman, Rollins, and Punk. That's my Final Four. All right, so who do we have winning? Shaq. I'm gonna go with you first. Who do you have winning the men's Royal Rumble?
So this is method to my madness, right? So like it doesn't make
Boy said he got a formula.
I do. Like only reason like I want to pick CM Punk, but the only reason I'm not gonna pick him is because there's no need for him to keep harking on this favor that he says Paul Heyman's gonna owe him. Like there's no reason for us to keep bringing that up if we know he's gonna win it. So I think he's gonna be close. And he doesn't win the Rumble, and he's gonna find a way for Paul Heyman to get him in the main event and make it a triple threat or whatever it may have you. Want to say Cena, low hanging fruit. Just like I think like then Cena's gonna win it at Elimination Chamber, and that's how he gets his title shot. So I'm gonna go with Rollins, man. Get that man his just due. I'm going with Rollins.
I like that.
I'm going with Rollins.
GA, what we got? Who you got as your winner, bro?
I'm going Roman. He trying to get his belt back from Cody. I think it's either gonna be him or The Rock, but if I'm going with the 30 entrance, I gotta go Roman.
Your idea 31 sounds crazy. Like it sounds like it's very believable.
That would be crazy.
That's pretty good, man.
That was very good. That's very.
It looks like he was on Creative or something, man. That's pretty good, man.
Hey, they need to put the announcement out on LinkedIn for a remote position. I'm here.
I'll shoot. I'll take a stab at it.
Nah, you definitely cook with that one. I smell the pot roast and the mashed potatoes, the homemade mashed potatoes with the red skins.
That country. You country.
Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Silly, what we got, bro? Who your winner?
So I don't have Cena winning it. Excuse me. I don't have Cena winning it because I think his story is way better told. Him keep coming up short. Pause just in case.
Just in case.
In case that can get misconstrued.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I think it's better for him to be in the Final Four and then get eliminated. I'd like to see him lose in the Elimination Chamber, him win the Money in the Bank. That's what I want to see him win. Whichever comes last out of those two. But I think Elimination Chamber comes last, and Money in the Bank is before that, though. But that's what I would like to see happen. So I don't think Cena, it doesn't help his story for him to automatically get that Mania opportunity. CM Punk, I'd rather see him win it, but again, it's the whole favor shit. That favor is null and void if he wins the fucking Rumble. It makes no sense. So it can't be him. Who are my other two? Seth, I don't know what the hell Seth is doing right now. You know, if he wins, why would he go, get back against Cody, go and reclaim the title that he's made important from Gunther? I mean, there's story opportunities there, but none of them touch my soul. Who was my other person? Drew? Drew, I don't see where that leads him to against Cody or against Gunther. So, although those are my final four, I do feel that Roman Reigns is going to fuck around and win it because, and Dent and Shaq know about my theory on this, the hero's journey. And Roman is currently on that journey right now. You know what I mean? So that's where I feel like Roman wins the Rumble because of that. Because I don't think the hero's journey continues and gets to its finish line with him reclaiming that title without him winning the Rumble. So I'm going to go Roman, although he's not in my final four.
Legend, what you got?
Feel good story of the year. Our Canadian brethren, Sammy. Ooh. So I'm going to tell you why. Everybody else has a reason to win. He does not. If he does not win this, where does that place him?
Back where he was before the Rumble.
Exactly. So he's lost and lost and lost. This gives him a story. This gives him a chase.
You got something going there.
It gives him something. Now, he's not going to win, I don't think.
Man, this is who the winner is.
But
no,
does
I'm
it?
talking about the champion.
But does it? That all right? So I like the pick. I would love to see Sammy win. But does it make sense if KO loses?
Yes. Because we're looking at heel Cody very, very soon. So it's not good on good.
He's been heel Cody.
Listen, Cody
He
is
has
right
stories with Cody and Gunther available to him.
So and that's what I'm saying. So do you go beat Gunther again, and you be the Gunther's Achilles heel? That's the one person that you can't beat. You can beat everybody else, but you can't beat Sammy. Or do you have him the face of the feel good story? It's Cody 2.0.
So here's what I will say, and I just want to throw this out there, right? There is a possibility that the favor doesn't necessarily have to be about Mania. The favor could be CM Punk actually wins the Royal Rumble, goes to Mania, and loses. And the favor could be, instead of him going to the back of the line, in his back pocket, he has a favor, and maybe at SummerSlam, or there's going to be a PLE in Chicago. We just don't know what it is yet, but every year there's a pay-per-view, a PLE in Chicago. So there's going to be one. They haven't came out with the full schedule yet. The schedule's only up to like August right now, only to SummerSlam. The favor
What if his favor is getting his wife in the Rumble?
Nah, that can't be it.
Yeah, I know.
That'd be crazy.
That's a wild use of my favor, bro. You got me fucked up. My wife and all.
It could be a situation where they don't shoot him to the moon right away. They could make him work to get that actual title. I'm just throwing that out there. With that being said, what I'm about to say right now negates everything I just said. Our tribal chief, is winning this Royal Rumble. At the end of the day, you got to sell tickets for WrestleMania, dog. You got to sell. And it's in Vegas.
No, it's not. Wrong finger shake.
Wrong finger. Acknowledge your tribal chief. Acknowledge your tribal. No, that's the wrong finger.
The hatred.
Fellas, my guess, I apologize for the disrespect that you all just had to witness, but
shenanigan.
I mean, for what could be what they're setting up for it to be the biggest WrestleMania of all time. They wanted to be bigger and better every year. It's in Vegas. It's never been in Vegas before. You got to have Roman. Not got to, but I think you have Roman. You have Roman.
The worst WrestleMania of all time, WrestleMania 9.
I've erased that from my memory until you just said it. So thank you for bringing back that nightmare. But
I was going to say Chris Benoit.
But nah, Roman, he wins the Rumble, man. He goes after Cody. CM Punk cashes in the favor and it becomes a triple threat match. In order to keep that feud between Cody and Roman alive and not stale, insert CM Punk in as a favor. You have the triple threat match. And I think the dead giveaway for that, for me, was that promo between Cody and Punk Monday night. I think that was a dead giveaway. I think they definitely make that a triple threat at WrestleMania 40.
I think Punk wants that one-on-one, though. You don't want to leave any question.
It's the best story out there. Yeah. Cody ain't hitting on nothing with everything that's going on with Roman. Just imagine that. Mania, Roman, Cody, and then Paul Heyman is right there on the side like, yo.
Then he screws Roman.
Yeah, and that ends that relationship right there. That really wraps up the whole bloodline kind of scenario with Wiseman. That Paul goes with Punk.
This all y'all need to see right here.
Yes,
That's
sir.
It.
Yes, sir.
That's all you need to see.
I think if Roman wins the Rumble, I think for sure he's winning the title at Mania. I think it's a given. If he wins the Rumble, he's winning that title at Mania. Cody,
that's why we put him in the elimination chamber. I don't think Cena needs I don't think Cena needs the world championship.
He does not. Thank you. Can we talk?
I don't think he needs it.
We've been out here for an hour, 25 minutes. I promise we go end the show in a second. Yo, Cena does not need to win this match, man. I've been saying this for weeks, bro. He does not need to win this, man. Kobe Bryant didn't go out with a championship. It don't happen for everybody, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? He can win the title later on, man, but it doesn't have to be at Mania, man. That's been my whole point.
Doesn't.
It just doesn't have to be at Mania. He could win money in the...
What if we get this guy?
Boy, I might shed a fucking tear, Velveteen
I go crazy.
I might shed a fucking tear, dog.
I go crazy.
You don't know my love for Velveteen Dream, dog.
Justice for Velveteen, man. I got a conspiracy theory, but I ain't gonna say it now. We need sponsors, but Yeah, I would, man. If they, boy,
maybe Unvirgin wants to be a sponsor.
If we just hear, oh, dog,
we game, baby.
If the lights go out and I even hear, I'm going crazy, dog. That would be so nuts. So, hey, that's a hell of, hey, I like that, Gia. I like that. That'll be crazy.
That's pandering, Gia.
Hey,
that's what's up, man. Well, one more time, fellas, the Kayfabe Cowboys, man. Appreciate y'all coming on. One more time, man. Go ahead.
Y'all boys.
Thanks for having us.
Let everybody know your social media handles, everything, man, so they can like and subscribe to that content, man.
Oh, me? All right. So you could find me on St. Louis Rolling on Dubs, but also you can find me on Instagram at
Wait,
Zach Morris.
Can we still use that after what took place last week?
Yeah, nope, he's canceled.
Yeah.
You can find me at the nearest Sexy Red concert, standing in the front row, singing like a baddie. Also, you can find me on Instagram at Zach Morris, all one word. You can find me on the Kayfabe Cowboys podcast at Kayfabe Cowboys. You can find me anywhere there is a good possibility of some Cody Rhodes slander. And as I sign off, y'all just remember Brett Screw Brett, Die Rocky Die. And also, check me out on NobodyDiesAVirgin.com. Legend. There we go.
Well, the most important place you can find me is the Kayfabe Cowboys YouTube. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We love to have those conversations going on. Also, follow us on the Instagram. And every week, we want you to send us your hot takes so we can debate them in the segment we call Pin or Kick Out. So submit your hot takes, 15 to 30 seconds, no more, because we got ADHD and we're not going to listen to it. Make sure you follow us there because we love the interactions. We love the fans. We got some big things coming up real soon. You can follow me at IamLegend_716. No, I'm not from New York. It's my birthday. People always ask. It happens every freaking time. You can also follow me on the Twitter because I refuse to call it by the other name. I'm on there mostly to talk about wrestling and see titties, but whatever. Outside of that, I'm back and I'm better than ever. Legendary _ legendary _ mix it on Instagram. I'm back. I got 4 events this month or February whenever we get there. Super excited about that. And yeah, that's about it.
Love, man. Appreciate
I forgot one thing.
Oh, go ahead.
Forgot one thing.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Hey, we gotta have that episode soon. We gonna bring Rab on, and we gonna really
15 belts that they got. Yeah.
We go because Rab sound like when GA talks about Cody, it sounded like Rab talking about KO. So like Rab can't stand KO
like that,
but he can't stand AEW even more. So
sure can't.
Yeah, we gotta have.
Is it too early for us to admit that Mercedes Moné should have never been? She should have been Sasha Banks and stayed in WWE because
she's been putting on classics, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
No. Here's why. She's been putting on classics, but it's going back to what I said about the Motor City Machine Guns. She cannot say anything. She has no character work. You know what I'm saying? It's like you went away, you put on some of the best matches in your life, and you still never got better at the thing that was your crutch. Ricochet has started to get better with what was crippling him because he's actually getting into a character. Mercedes Moné has not gotten better at anything outside of the ring.
So this is going to sound weird. So I agree with everything you just said, but the only reason why I would disagree as far as her going to AEW is because that sounded crazy, right? But the only reason why I would still disagree is because I think we miss her. I think we're given an opportunity to miss her, and I think that's going to make her. I think you don't miss her as Sasha Banks.
I don't because I've seen an iteration of her that's not as mage as what the boss was. Like this CEO gimmick is bad. The presentation's bad. Like she didn't get any pop when they announced her at the last match on AEW. Like the hundreds and hundreds in attendance, nobody cheered or reacted. It was just, you know what I'm saying? It's just mid. Like,
not gonna lie.
Before you Zack Ryder is much better now than when he left. We cannot say the same thing about Sasha Banks.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
That's tough. I think I was at an AEW show last year when it was in Winston-Salem and she opened, and the reaction for her wasn't that great. I will say that. But I think when she does, because fans is like, I think fans had the same sentiments as y'all for the most part. Like the WWE fans, like, you never had no business leaving anyway, so come on back. But I think the ovation for her, I think they're gonna go absolutely ballistic when she eventually does come back. But I think I don't necessarily disagree with her going to AEW. Because of who she is, test the water, see what happens, and then you always got to wait. Kind of like a situation with Aleister Black. Aleister Black left to test the waters. You know what I'm saying?
No. He didn't leave to test the waters. He got released. They cut him.
That's right. He did get cut.
Yeah.
Yo,
because remember crazy. They were actually he was doing the promo with I forgot who it was. He was going into a store, but it was the one where like he was waiting for somebody to come knock on the door, and he just started to get into it with I forgot who it was, and then they released him.
Now, I will say this.
You know what I'm saying?
I will say this about Sasha though. I think Mercedes is a better wrestler than Sasha, but Sasha had the way better character. That's what I would say about that.
If and when she comes back to WWE, there will be at least 10 women who could do what she does in the ring, and 15 to 20 more that could talk better on the mic. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the pop will be cool when she comes back. It's like, oh my God, she's back. But then it's like, okay, like she don't.
You're saying there's 10 wrestlers.
I said
in
no.
NXT.
I said
no.
But that's not what I said. I said there will be 10 women that can do what she does in the ring.
Cara Jones can do what she does. I think that's the thing.
Let me think of this. Let me think of the 10. So we got Charlotte, we got Becky, we got Bianca, we got Io Sky, we got Asuka, we got Roxanne Perez, we got Julia, we got Stephanie Vaquer.
Stephanie Vaquer is
I'm not giving you that one.
Stephanie Vaquer is, but to me, she's better than Sasha in the ring.
Ooh.
Well, I mean, I will say this: Stephanie Vaquer doesn't get her WWE contract without Sasha Banks, because that was the reason why WWE signed her, because she had the match in AEW.
That's very true.
With Sasha Banks that everyone saw.
You can be the reason they're still not be that good. There's a bunch of quarterbacks that got paid because they had a good surrounding offense.
After the year she's had, I'm putting Liv Morgan in that top 10. After the year she had, Liv Morgan in the ring had she beyond her character.
And then if WWE will allow this person I'm about to name to really get into her bag, Chelsea Green's in that list, because the shit that she did in Lucha Underground, they haven't allowed her to do in WWE. So it's a lot of women on the roster that can do a whole lot more, but it doesn't fit their character with WWE.
Naomi is one of them. Naomi has been putting on, she low-key has been putting on a lot of good matches since she's been back. That match she had with Nia 2 weeks ago was actually a pretty good match. That was a really good match.
Where she hit all of her finishers and didn't win. We're about to go on a tangent. Let me stop.
They got crushed. I thought it's gonna sound crazy, but I thought her titties were destroyed. Nia sat right on her back. Right on her back. Right, I was like, oh my God, her titties are done. She no soft landing, none of that. She just went and sat right on her back. I was like, good God. But yeah, man. But nah, we appreciate y'all, man.
I don't need
Thank
to breathe.
Yo.
Hey,
cut his mic.
Appreciate y'all, man. It's always a good time, man. This won't be the last time y'all see us doing a joint podcast, man. This won't be the last time, man. So, but until next time, man. Hey, like and subscribe to the content, man. We still watch wrestling. We follow us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. We on it all. We might stream live for the Rumble. Stay tuned. We gonna see. In the midst of that, though, until next time, man, y'all be blessed. Have a great week, and see y'all soon.
Love y'all. Peace.